Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a crafty haul, an order I did at rangerinc.com, and then one order from a Cherry on Top. Now, usually a Cherry on Top does have a lot of the Ranger products. I just had a gift card to use over at Ranger, and so I placed an order. So to clear off my desk a little bit, I picked up two new pastes. So the Neon Lunar Paste in Mugshot, and then the Astro Paste is a new release called Phoenix Feathers. And this one, they had one that was this, and then they had one that was almost like a shimmery, iridescent kind of look to it. This one was more leaning towards gold. So I just picked them up to play with. We'll see how they, function and respond. Two ink blending brushes from the Simon Hurley line. I have been using blending brushes like the makeup ones from the Dollar Tree, like these ones. But I decided to pick up some of these and see if they work similar, better. We'll do a little comparison test. Okay, then from the collection of 49 and Market, this is Echoes of Time. I got the chipboard bits. So the collection looks like mauve flowers and peachy flowers, and then these old clocks and gears. And so I just loved the way it looked. It's their new collection, 49 and Market with Ranger. Then I got the Journal Essential pack of books, and it comes with 3. And I was truly curious because did it say, I think I got it because the cardstock weight, does it say it? I think the cardstock weight did say it was thick. Let's just see. Oh yeah, that's some heavy weighted cardstock. That's why I got it. So I can do a few little booklets of mixed media work, and love that. And they're sewn, and there's 3 notebooks in this pack. So I was very just curious to see, and it's a good size. It's a 6x8. So I added that to my cart. Then I have the Irresistible rub-ons, the regular rub-ons, and then the laser die cut. So the Irresistible rub-ons, they apply on white. If you can even see those images, they look gray in the photo. And then you put them on first, and then you ink up your background, and they will show up white like that. It's really, really cool. So I got a pack of these. Of course, I get the laser die cuts. And there you can see the colors, like this mauve, peachy colored. Oh, these are gorgeous. And then I got the regular rub-ons. And so you can see that vintage kind of clock. There's another clock too. A damask kind of thing going on. I'm just very interested, so I added all this to the cart. A random one, these were on sale, were the chipboard elements from Dina Wakley. And these were an old set, but they were on sale, so that's the set that I got. Then I got 2 stencils from Simon Hurley. This one's called Bubbly, and this one is Intertwined. Very cute. Then this one from Dilutions. This is the smaller one. This one's called Drip Drops. Then I got the new collage paper, and see, and I was going there to order the new collection as well from Dina Wakley. And let me tell you, whenever I ordered, I think it was release day, I put my order in after work because I was at work, and both stamps sold out. There's 2 stencils, they sold out, and there was a new Dina Wakley mixed media journal on watercolor paper, and that was available, but I still have plenty of journals that I've started and still haven't completed. So all I was able to get of the new stuff was the collage paper, which I am happy about. So this has a lot of female figure faces. But yeah, I really went there for the Dina Wakley release, and so there wasn't. So if anything, since I did this order at Ranger, I'm hoping maybe it comes in at a Cherry on Top, and I'll pre-order it there. Then I got the Cling stamp from Simon Hurley. This one's called Rose Border. And then from Dina, I did want this one. This one was on Ranger, but it wasn't on a Cherry on Top. And then I got the Ravens from the Scribbly Ravens from the last release, which I had not purchased either. So I got 2 new stamps from Dina Wakley. So this was all from the Ranger website themselves. Let me show you what I got from a Cherry on Top. Okay, from a Cherry on Top, and then I'll show you my new notebook for next year and a few things I got from Color Cast Designs and an Amazon order. So for my projects this month with a Cherry on Top, I picked up the Arden Creative Studio new release with Katie Pettit. Probably saying her name wrong, but there was other things in the collection. However, I just stuck to getting the stencil, the die, and the stamp all in this like foliage looking motif. And there are the dies. And I just thought, I always go for motif, like foliage like this, even when like Dina Wakley comes out with it, or I know that there was a 49 in Market one too. And I just always think I can mess up, you know, do messy backgrounds with it, have dies cut out from fun papers, and the stencil too. So something I'll be making with this trifecta for here, right here. Then new Mintay papers, they made these art journal essentials. This one's called Blue Portraits. There was a pink and purple set, and I believe also a like beigey neutral colored one. And so in essence, you know, I keep on getting into the junk journaling. So, you know, previously from a cherry on top, I've picked up these from Ciao Bella, these mixed media papers, and then these collage books from Ciao Bella too. And so similar to this, that is also available on a cherry on top, Mintay has gotten on the bandwagon, and you do get multiple sheets of each paper. However, you only get one of these elements, and the cover also has cutout elements. Okay. And then the papers are double-sided, and they repeat a couple times. So you can see this side first, and then I'll flip it. Let me zoom in a little bit. But really fabulous. And so to cut out and collage, I really was interested just to see. And I've never played with Mintay really, so I was intrigued to say the least. So that, I think it repeats like 3 or 4 times. And then here's the opposite side. Like just beautiful, like alone they're beautiful. And so they're already very mixed media already, so we'll see what fun things we can do with them. And it's good because there's multiple, so if I cut out like this face on one side, I know I can use the opposite side another time. So that was curious to me. And then Honeybee Studio came out with this coffee line. There was a couple other series in the set. This is a little outside my comfort zone, but we're going to give it a try because I was thoroughly impressed with how it went. So these two are both dies, and then this is just a stamp set with it. This also had a die set, but I was like, I can, you know, cut it out myself. So in essence, we are making little to-go cups, either cold or hot. And then this one is the layering bits to make the like inside of the drink. And I just thought it was so cute. And this is even like the whipped cream for it. So this will like complement this. And I was just very curious. And they were a good size, and it could be a gift card holder, but they showed a lot of examples of like card fronts. And I was like, well, I'm a big coffee drinker, and I haven't really gotten into honeybee stamps. So this was me taking a step into something else along with these. And this, I'll be having fun with my post for a cherry on top. Okay, so this was my order I placed with Colorcast Designs and her website for her like Christmas collection. And so I picked up Holly Jolly Christmas in like a teal blue color, 25 Days of Magic, and that's a green. Twinkle Time was perfect. My daughter's elf, his name is Twinkle, so that was an instant add to cart. And then I got the book plate for my December daily. And then Red Cup Love, I also picked out because I buy this one no matter what version, what font it is in. Red Cup Love, add to cart. Then the wood veneer numbers. These are really thin and delicate, but they're so pretty. And they're about 2 inches in height. You see how thin they are? Like they feel like paper. And let me just show you the measurement. Yeah, I think they're like 2 inches. Like 2.5 inches. Okay, so that's the wood veneer ones. And then I'm also impressed with the big numbers. They do say to take the film off the top of them. So I did take off the film on one of the number ones. I think it was this one. I left it on top. Oh no, this one still has it. So it has a film that you can easily take off. See? And then you'll just peel them back. And they are a good size too. I believe they're closer to 4 inches. These, yeah, they're 4 inches. And look how thin they are. They're not like thick like her title pieces. They're like really thin and bendy. And I got the red, the white, and the green. And I am so happy that I did, because I think I was hesitant to get all 3 colors, but I like you know, they might sold out, and I hate to be regretful later, like, oh, I should have gotten, you know, the numbers in all the colors. So that's what I did. I got them all. And then from Amazon, the last thing I got for December daily is star trim. So I believe Allie Edwards showed this once upon a time, but the version she had was much bigger. And this one was like a suggestion because I didn't get the big one like she had. So it's gold star trim. Look how fun that is. And it also came with silver. And it was a pack together. So look, silver and the gold. Oh, me likey. Me likey. And that's totally enough to have for a couple of years with December Daily. So that's why I got this while it was in stock, because I'm sure it'll go out of stock as soon as December Daily preparation gets rolling. And then finally, I did place an order. Now, I've already said this. I crash and burn with every planner I've ever had. And even this year with my Hemlock and Oak for a daily journal, I have crashed and burned with that too. But I still want to try, right? And the only one that I'm doing good with right now is the 5-year journal. So I have this, and this is sterling ink, this is sterling ink. The 5-year journal, it's a line a day. And for the whole year, I have done good with this, right? And so we're in October. And so the paper is what I love. The paper is white, and it's Tomoe River paper, and it's not like Hobonichi where it's the cream colored paper. I dislike the cream colored paper, right? So for next year, in order to do an attempt at daily journaling again, I got the A6 planner, okay? And so I got some pencil boards too. So I got the A6 planner without the gold edges. So it is the white Tomoe River paper again. Well, I don't need to open it, but it's the page a day for A6 size. So I figured much smaller than A5, which is why I crashed and burned. And then I got the clear cover on cover. And so she had a recent release, and that's what I picked up to give an attempt again at doing a daily journal. And that may be in an A6 size, which is literally the palm of my hand. I could potentially keep up with it and not have so much pressure. And because also, you know, I've been getting into a lot of the stickers and journaling websites. I'm sure I have a Journalsay haul on my channel when they reached out. And so this is my attempt at keeping up with the daily journal. So I did an order, and it did come in, and pretty much that's all I've done. I've purchased. I haven't gone crazy. I'm very proud of myself this year for not buying in excess and truly using what I've been having in my stash already. So that I'm very proud of. So that's all for my haul today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please give this video a thumbs up. It always helps my channel grow. And until next time, everyone, bye.